Good morning. I'm Hamna Naqvi from the American University of Sharjah and you're watching Book Review. Terrorism and killings are often associated with Pakistan. There is a lot more to the country. Its vibrant culture, lively streets and crowded bazaars comes to life in the novel Karachi, You're Killing Me. The author Sabaa Imtiaz takes the reader through the dangerous yet a fascinating city of Karachi. The main protagonist, Aisha Khan, is a journalist in her 20s. Her newsbeat vary from interviewing cupcake designers to reporting on gang wars. Her life is no less than a journey that takes the readers through the moments of embarrassment, her love life, and most of all the sarcastic discussions with a frustrating editor at work. The cynical female lives with a father and a stubborn cat who is less like a pet and more like a jealous sibling. The author, Sabaa Imtiaz, clearly sheds light upon the important social issues in Pakistan that are mostly overlooked by the government. She portrays them in a way so that they won't criticize any government official, but at the same time leaves an important message for them to think about. Each chapter starts with a fictitious headline that represents the newspaper that the protagonist works for. The author manages to create the protagonist in a way that most Asian girls might want to relate to because of her liberal beliefs. Aisha's clumsy attitude shows how journalists are always on the verge of deadlines. During this, they usually end up spilling coffee on their notes or doing something that is totally insane. It's interesting how the author portrays the life of a journalist, which is full of haste and never-ending deadlines. Most of the dialogues used throughout the chapters are articulated in an ironic tone. The conversations between the characters usually include certain words in Urdu language that add a sense of variation to the story. Realistic portrayal of characters might make the readers consider the story to be based on author's actual life. However, this isn't the case.
It's quite surprising that nobody really objected to anything in the book. I think my editor pointed out things that I had put in that were maybe a little unrealistic at some point. I think I had somebody was kissing in public, and she was like, "That's never going to happen." So you need to take that out. But as such, no, there were really no issues. And I think the only real thing that happened is that half of the people thought that it was all based on real characters. So I think I was going to be shunned from society altogether. But that didn't happen.
When talking about the title of the book, the readers may find it captivating. It has a unique sense of meaning attached to it that the readers might discover as they read through it. It is a best-selling Pakistani novel that captivates readers with its fascinating characters. It is also well written and goes in the sequence of the events as they occur. However, there are certain flaws in the story. It seems to be quite rushed and predictable because with every new idea, the author tends to give a hint to the reader on what is about to come. But again, the story will grip any reader who is interested in knowing more about journalism and culture in South Asia. It is definitely recommended for those who like to read sarcastic and humorous novels. I'm Hamna Naqvi from the American University of Sharjah and you're watching Book Review.